Guys, and welcome back to another video I'm going to add to my channel. It's about the fog lights and how to fit them. Quite a straightforward job. I think the wiring is probably the hardest bit, but yeah, these fog lights you can order off of eBay, and you've probably got plastic blanks in your bumper already, so we just need to obviously drill a hole to get the blanks out, because they're not blanks that you can just pop out. You need to drill them out. I used just a universal hole cutter, and if I remember rightly, it was the largest one on there. I think they're only about £5 or £6, these hole saws, from over on the internet or eBay, whatever. But yeah, so I think it's 90mm. Yeah, 90mm was the biggest one. Yeah. So yeah, the biggest cutting hole on that one. Once you've cut the hole and cleaned up the edges, then from behind the bumper, you just need to key up the surface with a bit of Scotch-Brite, red Scotch-Brite, and then you can get some. Got to, once you've ordered the fog lights, they won't fit straight in there. You need some adapters that bridge the gap between the fog lights and the bumper itself, and it's these adapters that you need to glue to the bumper. And this is the best stuff for it, really, JB World. And that's, so key up behind the bumper. The adapters themselves can be obtained. There's I'm an admin on a Facebook group called Renault Master Repair, Maintain and Convert. So if you join that Facebook group and look for a lady admin on there as well, my colleague Rachel. She makes and sells the adapters. She makes them on her 3D printer, and I think they're about £40–45. And she was the one that supplied me, and very good adapters. Yeah, really good quality. And I'll leave a link in the description on this video of the listing on eBay to get the fog lights from, and they're genuine Lucas ones. So yeah, once the hole's cut, you've keyed up the back of the bumper. Then you glue the adapters to the bumper, and then you can fit the fog lights themselves. I think they're held by three screws or 4 screws. I can't remember now. It's been a few months since I fitted them, but there's 3 or 4 screws for the fog lights that fit straight to the holes of the adapters, and that's it really. Best way to do it is obviously if you remove the whole bumper to start with. It's quite easy to remove the bumper as well. I think it's in one of my previous videos. But yeah, get the bumper off, and then you can lay out your wiring behind the bumper as well, and use some kind of clips or duct tape or whatever you want to hold the wiring. Now, I couldn't find any wiring in the loom itself for my fog lights, and I haven't got the stalk either. The stalk, it only does rear fog lights. It doesn't do front fog lights on my stalk. So what I've done is I wired it wired the fog lights direct to a switch here. All right, they're on at the moment, and then when you turn it off, the lights there, so that you can obviously find your fog lights at night or whatever. And it works off an ignition live, and I took the ignition live from the cigarette lighter itself. And it's fused as well, separate fuse behind the dash there to the switch, and under the bonnet, going from that grey wire there, going in through the bulkhead to behind the dash, all right? And that goes down to behind the fog lights. That's the live side, and then the negative side, just behind the bumper somewhere, just put a self-tapping screw into the chassis or bodywork, so into something metal to pick up your negative. And that's it really, guys. Yeah, it's a nice easy one to do. As I say, the hardest thing really is just getting the bumper off really and doing the wiring. The actual drilling of the holes, and yeah, it's only like 10–15 minutes, and then Obviously the JB weld, that takes a while to go off, but when it does, boy, is it good glue, and these fog lights won't never come out. I mean, these have been in probably about 8 months now, and very good upgrade. Yeah, it makes it look quite smart at the front as well with the fog lights in. All right, I hope this helps, but a lot of people, they've already got the stalk that's got the front fog lights on it as well, and that should just be plug and play. I believe if you have got that stalk, I believe the connector for that to wire up your fog lights is down on the passenger side, around underneath the headlights somewhere. There's a connector which you can connect into. Now I've looked and obviously I haven't got that, and that's why I wired them direct, really, and picking up an ignition feed from the cigarette lighter. Let's just turn them on again so you can see. So ignition's on, yep, and then okay. Okay guys, hope this helps. See you in the next video. Bye bye.